Starting to warm it up here. Are you ready?
Always.
We are live. Hello.
As Tupac would say, dear mama.
Oh my goodness, Aila. It is time for DGL For Lovers Only once again. An hour of excitement and fun. Or something. Now, last week we brought the people Hyperdimension Neptunia. And, wow, mixed feelings about that one, apparently, but I don't know. We have a good time. But tonight, we're back to hockey, which is kind of what we do here on Tuesday nights. As we got some news about the LHL. LHL on DGL will be coming back very soon. It is the off season right now. I believe their draft is coming up in a couple of weeks, and if I'm not mistaken, that will be on a Tuesday night. And if that is indeed on a Tuesday night, we will be covering it. Following that will be the preseason, followed by the regular season. We'll be back into the groove. But until then, Aila and I are here to bring you alternative programming here on the Digital Gaming League. Because we're very eclectic. We cover so many things. But tonight, yes. It's back to hockey. Yes. The second round of the NHL playoffs is about to get underway. So I thought we'd simulate some of that. Washington will be playing New York. So we'll get a little preview of how that is going to go, perhaps. Of course, all these players are long gone. The teams will be much different. Mark Messier's not there anymore. They'd love to have Mark Messier. They'd love to have Peter Bondra on the other side for Washington. Al Iafrate. I remember that guy. He had a 100-mile-an-hour slap shot. Quite frightening. Oh, Van Beesbrook versus Beaupre. Yes, the Beezer. And so with that, let's get started. Let's see if I can remember how to play this thing. I have no idea. We'll be playing as the Caps because I think they were the lower-rated team back then of these two. Truly one of the greatest hockey titles of all time, NHL 94. I can't remember if I had offsides on or not. Worth playing by the rules just in case. Battle here. Oh. And a huge save. Ah, there we go. Peter Bondra. Shoot the scores. What a play.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is me playing tonight. That's kind of unusual. Oh, and again! On the one-timer. Hatcher getting in on that one on the assist. If you're a fan of the sport, it's always fun to... Oh. Even if it's guys like Gardner and Messier there. It's fun to see these names once again. But yes, this will be one of the second-round matchups of the NHL. This one will start, I think, on Thursday. There's a game tonight. Detroit's playing Tampa Bay. We might try that one here in a bit. Actually, I'm just curious whether Tampa Bay was in NHL 94. That was a long time ago. So I think the Florida Panthers are. I'm not sure if the Ning, as they're often called, are in this or not. We'll find out. Oh, long distance shot. Does not work. Try to bottle them up on defense. And now, here we go. On the move. Yes, offsides is not on. Okay. That is good. That will make the flow of the game much more fluid. Let's see if that trick works. I was telling this on Reddit to people recently. There's a trick where if you get close to center ice here and nobody's in the way and you do a pass, except you pass it to the other goalie, most of the time that shot will go in. It's one of those things, house rules we would disallow. Playing this with friends. If they're not friends, tell them. Ah, Kristich! Washington with a 3-1 lead here. We do not suggest that you use the outcomes tonight for wagering purposes. If you do, you do so at your own risk. Make no claims as to the prognosticative properties of NHL 94 and the games tonight. But you never know. In fact, if Detroit and Tampa Bay are both on this, may just let the computer play that and play out the crucial. I think it's Game 7. So I believe it is a Game 7 in the league. What we really need to do, Aila, is set this up where you can play as the other player. Or even just get something going on Hamachi or something. Take on whoever wants to challenge us. I do not suggest it. That's pretty good at this game. Not as much now, but still enough to have a 2-goal lead here as the first period winds down. But it's back into that. And so the first period winds down. Yes, the old Sega Genesis, one of the all-time great consoles, really. There were so many cool games for it. I like the controller, very simple, very beefy. It's going to show us a highlight from St. Louis versus Winnipeg here. Okay. Winnipeg now back. They didn't make it out of the first round of the playoffs, but they made it to the playoffs. So, big for them. But St. Louis getting it done against them here in the simulated world. 21 years. God, that's scary. the time go. There's a couple of guys in this game that are still actually in the league playing, so. I think Yarmir Yager is in this. Go for the one-timer. Oh! And Aila afraid. There's that killer slap shot. I don't know. If you've ever faced I've never faced a 100-mile-an-hour shot. I've faced some that were at least in the 80 to 85 mile an hour. Still, there's something about that solid piece of rubber coming at you. So, Aila, what's happening?
As it turns out, a great many things are happening.
As always, yes. But I mean, really, what's happening?
I heard Evolve died already.
Stop. You said that last week, but... and another big slammer from Aila Afraidy. I don't know. It might come back, though. Competitively, I don't know, but we'll see. I don't know. Video gaming is tough as a business like that. As a fledgling game developer myself, making multiplayer games in particular, retaining the audience is sometimes pretty crazy. But yes, #Wrecked is still going. The hot new arena shooter that everybody is talking about from Hell Legit Games. In fact, I'll be meeting with the crew to talk about that shortly after this cast. So a lot is going on with the game. We haven't had a whole lot publicly to speak about. It's mostly just the unsexy part of game dev, I suppose. The grind, as it were. Oh, long distance shot, and that's going to go all the way out of the rink. A 5-1 lead for Washington. They're helped along a bit by the fact that I'm controlling them most of the time. And NHL 94 was the first EA Sports NHL game that let you control the goalie. And the ones before that, you would just sit there helplessly and watch them flail around. But in this one, you can actually take control of them, make them flail around yourself. So I found that helped a lot. There for a while, I just got to where I mastered the art of playing the net. And you can do a lot with that, such as knock people down instantly. But then you get caught out. I'm staying in the net here. And a little help from my defense. How about that? Wow.
In the words of the poet Kanye, history in the making, man.
It always is, Aila, here on Tuesday nights. We just never know. Oh, and another one. Peter Bondra. Peter Bondra. Second of the game. Minute left in the second period, and a 6-1 lead. And of course, a lot of these goals are very, very cheap. I know that. The lateral movement is huge in this game. You get like this, and you kind of skate across the goal mouth and get a good head of steam going. But first, you got to get to the net. Not able to in time. Time runs out. We go to the third. And let's just get right into it. My goodness.
I never quite know what to expect.
Nor does our audience. And yeah, last week we did Hyperdimension Neptunia. I've still got a lot of Neptunia to play because Rebirth 2 is coming out next month. And we've got to grind our way to the finish, Aila. We got to finish the thing out. Oh! And Peter Bondra finishing this thing out. And the hat's still nice. You can see these small hats actually hitting the ice. The amazing graphics of 1994. There was a Clinton in the White House. Heady times for many. Where do we go with this one? Oh, look for the one-timer. Oh, but stolen. A big defensive play. And the breakaway chance! And I remember at the last minute that I do have goalie control. Triple team. Let me get stopped there. Wind up, and again, taking off the blade. Going for it. Oh, the other direction. And Kristich with his second. I'm just now realizing that he is left-handed, not right-handed. So coming in that direction. A much more accurate shot, it turns out. Wow.
Nothing but quality.
Indeed. And we've got more coming out on the IBN Free Music Library. The free music library that anybody can use. They are copyright free, content ID free tunes for your streams, for your YouTube videos, for whatever you would like to use them for. We've got a little bit of everything, EDM, classical, lots of classical coming out. People have asked, and we are delivering. And yes, some classic dubstep, as are the original releases of the Funky Fella crew, the dubstep crew from Texas that I've been involved with for years. That's coming out as well. A lot to tell you about with the IBN Free Music Library. We're just full of news tonight. It's wonderful. What's happening?
I heard Evolve died already.
Oh, no. I don't want to rub it in too much. No, but really, what's happening?
I heard Evolve died already.
You're throwing me off my game now. Okay, Mark Messier getting a second goal for the Rangers. Will it be enough? Probably not. 3 minutes and 50 seconds in NHL 94. So, but I say that. And he turns around and spanks another one through. Cutting our lead to 5. We could be in trouble here. And loose on the breakaway. But quickly caught up to the C button that allows you to sprint. It also allows you to give a good whack to people, catch them up against the boards. Very satisfying game mechanics. I would say much more so than that. Oh, you like that? Yes. You just lay somebody out and they go half the length of the ice like that. Yeah, much more satisfying than the later EA Sports hockey, in my opinion. Oh, there we go. Bondra, 4 goals. My goodness.
Time to get it done.
And 9-3, I would say, is indeed along the lines of getting it done. Oh, a little help there. Can't do it alone in the net. Gotta have some help on D. And Ridley is second. We've reached double digits. The route is on. Wow.
Yes, indeed.
Oh. More hats. Just thought Valve invented hats. Actually, EA invented hats. So, 2 decades ago. Oh, that's going on net. And the Beezer will make the stop, but wow.
Have mercy.
11 to 3. Yeah, there was no mercy in this one. 11-3 win for Washington. How I looked here. Okay. Could be better. Could be better. But we'll take it. I should have picked the Rangers this time. Maybe in the next one. I don't trust these hot and cold streaks either. I never have. Matt Gardner is hot now. Certainly was in that last game. This is Mark Messier is off this game. Well, he was one of the only guys that scored in the previous game. Oh, I forgot this one keeps up with the crowd decibel level. Those fun, meaningless statistics. Oh! How about that?
Hard to top that, yes.
Yes, says Dmitry Kristich. Scored a bunch in the last game. Caught him laying on the ice. And Bondra quickly making this one 2-0. So many happy memories. What a save. I had nothing to do with that. It was all CPU. Oh, drift in, drift in. Get in front. There it is. Oh. Oh. Just not quite there with the pass. Oh, my. Intended pass knocked down for Washington. It's very difficult. Going for the long one here. And we wave off the icing. Yes. Oh, I just gave it right back to him. It's cool, though. We're good. I've got to turn line shifts on, too. I'll take it. Yes. And again, eye of Brady. What he does with the ridiculous slap shots are. Oh! And boarded. Painfully. With the deke move. It's got caught out of position there. So 3-1. This is eerily reminiscent of the previous game. Your thoughts?
My thoughts?
Mm-hmm. Your thoughts. I mean, like, what's happening?
Rebirth 2 is coming out May 19th on Steam.
Yeah, we're going to play it first day. We're going to do a day one stream. Might even do a marathon on IBM. If only Hyperdimension Neptune had multiplayer. Oh, what a beautiful shot, Mark Messier. He sure was good. He was Stanley Cup level good in those days. The hockey game we usually play, Hockey Question Mark, we will be looking at that again Friday on IBN. Speaking of IBN, the Friday night hockey will be in effect as the HQML season continues. It is season 7 over there. Yes, we've done 7 seasons. I'm just amazed every time I think about that. We've had some great matchups already in the current system under the ladder. I don't know if LHL decided on if they were going to do a ladder or not. I do not think that they are. I think a lot of the day-to-day stuff is going to work in this next season very similar to how it has before. And I do know that, yeah, the draft is coming up in, I want to say 2 weeks. It's in early May. And most likely we'll cover that here. Because I believe they are talking about Kristich. Not bad right-handed or left-handed, as it turns out. But yeah, the draft is cheap, but I will take it. And the hats come out. Super cheap. But it's the playoffs. I mean, that's what happens. You know, playoffs.
Playoffs?
Playoffs.
Playoffs?
Playoffs.
Playoffs?
Yes. And after the playoffs, the finals.
I am ready for the finals.
The finals.
We are talking about finals.
The finals.
We are talking about finals.
Finals?
We are talking about finals.
Yes. Because they are coming. In all the leagues. And the Stanley Cup playoffs have been fantastic so far. So I expect that the finals, those finals, will be a lot of fun. Although, I don't know, somebody asked me the other day, who do you think's going to be in the Stanley Cup, let alone win it? And I was like, you know what? I could not even begin to speculate. This is the most wide open hockey season I've seen in quite some time. There's so many teams that are capable of doing it. Sentimentally, I would like to say Chicago, but they're struggling on defense. And the putback off the rebound, Gardner. Keeping it close here. Okay, 6-3. That's still up in the air, this matchup here. Until we throw in at the net at 100 miles an hour, then we'll see what happens. Oh, penalties are off too. Penalties are usually a lot of fun. Turn on all the fancy stuff next game. It's just been so long since I played NHL 94. Probably since the last time we streamed some. But it is truly the benchmark for, I don't know, for sports-based video games in general. It led to Mutant League Hockey. Ooh, we should drag that one out sometime. And EA's sitting on a gold mine if they brought back Mutant League Football and Mutant League Hockey. I'll give you that one for free, guys. There you go. That's made you millions of dollars. Bring back Mutant League Hockey. Where it's hockey, but there's like monsters playing hockey and shit's blowing up. It's really nothing like it. And there hasn't been since. And I don't know why. It's not like this where they have to license the teams and players. Chase down the court. Oh, stolen. And they're going to have an odd man break here. Maybe. Nope. Held it. Oh, shot. And just here it is. Oh. Wow.
Were you expecting anything like this?
Well, when you find the people with the good shots, yeah. Actually, I was expecting to mostly get my ass kicked in this since I haven't played in so long. But, you know, so the muscle memory takes over. And, oh. Look across, look across. Ah! Ah, get away, get away. Okay, here we go. Hard shot there as time runs out. 7-3 your score as we go into the third period. Can we retain our 4-goal lead here? We were talking about playing golf this week, but we didn't. Maybe next week. So we'll definitely be still in the off season next week. I know that. So more DGL for Lovers Only coming your way. Ah. That was all on me. Not good goalkeeping. Up to my usual. Ah. No! Your thoughts?
Well, you said to expect the unexpected. And you weren't wrong.
Did I say that? I probably did say that. Either way, it is true, yeah. And next week, it'll be something entirely different. Still trying to work in that shot up front. Sometimes you just gotta go out there and do it yourself. Okay, here we go. Staying in the net. Staying at home. Up, up. And that is one way to clear the puck right there. And again, some defensive help. Appreciate it, guys. Okay, here we go. Oh, one timer and a big stop of the Beezer. John Van Vries. Oh. Ah. No. And they're coming back. They're coming back on us. We're becoming complacent. All right, time to step it up. Yeah. Stretching out for the save. Still a 1-goal lead. Looking for a 2-goal lead. No. We'll get back quickly on D here. Nice save. Looking for the one-timer. Another great innovation that was added to NHL 94 is the one-timer. Oh, hey. It's getting physical here. Closing moments of this game. So add my own player here. 3 minutes now. No! No. Oh, how did that get through? But again, a big stop. We'll just try to walk this one across. Nope. All right, we're going to have to play our way out of this one. We still got the lead. But only a 1-goal lead. And it's leaving a lot of open real estate for them to do stuff here. It's scary to me. I'm scared. Hold me. Okay, here we go. Good save. 1 minute to go. 1 minute left in the third period. Oh, there it is. They have pulled their goalie. Shit just got real. Oh, there we are. And more hats. Free hat. Free hat. So I think we have sealed the deal on this one. Scary for a minute there. What? Well, 2 or 3 minutes. More exact. But yes, a 9-6 victory. And if the Caps can play that well against the modern day Rangers, then the actual NHL matchup should be a good one. Oh, Tampa Bay is in this. Okay. All right. We are going to let them play. And the penalties on, auto line changes. Yeah, they're playing a big game tonight. So, yes, here's a preview. We'll say whatever happens in this will determine what happens in that game. Pantheon of great players. Dino Cicerelli. Roman Hammerlin. The great Paul Coffey. And I don't know, for my money, I would have to say Roman Hammerlick is one of the great hockey names. Just the name. Of course, Stevie Yzerman. Yeah, we're going to let them play this out. This is what games were like before everything had 50 gigs of uncompressed audio and you have to read stuff. Let's drop the puck. Are you ready?
Oh yeah.
This would have been maybe the first year that Tampa Bay was in the league. I'm not entirely sure on that, They're definitely a young franchise in these days. And, of course, the Red Wings with a long and illustrious history. They would, in the 94 matchup that we're looking at here, I would say that Detroit would probably be your favorites going in. But so far, no score. But here's Yzerman on the break. And they'll back off. Chance the other way for the Ning. Again, it's stolen, held up here. Working it into the zone. Now Detroit again, a steal, a shot. And blocked on its way in. Wait. Fire. Stolen again. And just trying to shove that one through. And he'll swallow this one up for the whistle. If only you could swallow one up for the whistle in hockey, question mark. I don't know. A lot of changes coming to the hockey, question mark. So that will help goalies. And I like things that help goalies. Your thoughts?
I am at least as amazed as you are.
By just the entire spectacle of DGL For Lovers Only? Yes. There is truly nothing like it on Twitch TV. So I want to thank the thousands of people who watch this. And it's our oh, hello. What the hell happened? Fine. All right. Aila, don't touch nothing. So all that erased and we begin again. Okay. I think something like this happened in the actual series. Yes. And some good stops there. Again, Tampa Bay able to get some pressure on this veteran Red Wing team. But look at that, the move across. So that's where you're supposed to shoot, man. And this is onside. But quickly sent away, so they will regroup here. As the line change going. And Detroit trying to take advantage of that. Good work from behind the ice. Leveled along the boards. And the one-timer stopped. One thing about the computer CPU versus CPU games, usually quite entertaining. I know I'm entertained. What a play.
They make it look so easy, but
Yeah.
it's not easy at all.
No, it's totally not easy. Oh, that could be a chance there, but no. And again, Yzerman taking a drop pass. Again, picked off by Tampa Bay. And again, another shot on goal that is turned away. So, yeah. So these guys pretty good on that Detroit team. Cicerelli keeps taking shots. Nothing landing just yet. Tampa Bay, wow. A lot of more puck possession than I would have expected from an expansion team. Oh! He was laid out for the course of the rest of the game. And Nicholas Lidstrom will go to the sin bin. And here's a power play chance for the Lightning, and they're going to take advantage of it. Shoot the scores! Contos to Anderson connection. Unparalleled in NHL history, and once again, they will take it. A 1-0 lead for the Tampa Bay Lightning. I don't have the actual game on right now that's happening between these teams, so I can't tell you how closely this mirrors what's going on. But I'm sure it totally does. Strategy.
It's all about control of the neutral zone.
Yes, and it has been so far for Tampa Bay. They have really been able to control the middle of the rink, and that has led to a lot of offense, a lot of scoring opportunities. Oh, and Konstantinov. Oh, man. So Adam Creighton will go to the box for that. And Detroit will get 2 minutes of power play time, and we'll see the penalty killers come out for Tampa Bay. Yeah, Konstantinov, great player. And I believe his career was ended by a car accident. That hit was almost like a car accident there. But here's a chance. And he just gets in too close. You got to keep it away from these goalies. In this game, they're kind of set to where if you get close to them, they are going to knock you down almost every time. Which is sort of a built-in protection against your goalie interference. And the power play done. Red Wings not able to capitalize on that almost through the period here. And that'll do it. 1-0 Tampa Bay. So here goes the second period. And harassed early on here. Oh! And they're going to blow the whistle. So Bergevin going in. And so, again, the Red Wings will go on the power play. This is a big opportunity for them. First, they've got to get it out of their zone. There they go, Sergei Fedorov. And again, oh, but a short-handed goal by Anderson. His second of the game. He just caught him looking on the power play, and Tampa Bay has a 2-0 lead. And here they are again, challenging. He's going to wait for the whistle. And they will have a face-off in the Detroit zone. Shot once again. This Tampa Bay team looks a lot better than I remember them being. Because that's been a long time. And a lot has happened since then, but yes. Oh, look at the moves. Looks very much like Spin to Win, the team from HQML that is famous for their spin moves. Looking for the one-timer coming across. And the goalie gets to it and holds on for the face-off. Shot save. They're going to get this back. Nope. And Tampa Bay moving. They're onside. Save made there. Here are the Red Wings. Good chance here. Puck loose in front. stopped, and this pass will go all the way down. So they will avoid the icing call. And again, the Red Wings just trying to work too close. But that was going through. And Dino Cicerelli, he has been making an offensive push for this entire game. And finally just brute forces one in to make it 2-1. And that was a goal that was desperately needed by Detroit. What a play.
Just wonderful.
What's happening? Anything? No? Aila? Can you hear me?
For sure.
Okay. I wonder sometimes. I don't know. Actually, I do. Shot very wide. And here's another opportunity for the Red Wings. And again, just getting too close in the crease. And quickly moved out by Tampa Bay. So, battle here in the neutral zone. They're going to come away with it. Wild shot is going to go well beyond the net. And here comes Sergei Fedorov. Paul Coffey now. Will he go ahead and take a long shot here? No, he's going to pass it around the net. And there's a weird shot there that will be held onto for the face-off. Chance once again, and chance once again turned away. But this icing will give Detroit a chance with this face-off in the zone. A quick strike. And again, the goalie will freeze it. That's a good opportunity to score off those face-offs in the opposing zone if you get those one-timer attempts going. And it's taking us, what, hello? Okay. Plenty of time to set up here. But the shot is stopped. And so here's Tampa Bay moving it. Less than a minute in the second period. Our last game of the evening here on DGL For Lovers Only. Thank you for joining us, by the way. Yeah, maybe some golf next week, Aila. Right now, we've got a third period here to decide everything. Are you down for some golf?
Okay.
You're no doubt familiar with the... Oh, what a shot! Maltese gets his own rebound there. So Tampa Bay 3-1. That was huge. How about that?
Wow. Just wow.
And so Detroit deeper in the hole here in this third period. It's a little different than when we're actually controlling the players, isn't it? 'Cause there's 10 goals being scored. Oh, there's a lot of penalties. And McCrimmon will go in for roughing, and Tampa Bay will get their second power play of the night. And room to do something with it? No, this will be held on to for the face-off. Fedorov double shot. Dun, 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 dun. The organ music, very well done in this game. And speaking of organ music, the IBN Free Music Library is featuring, for the month of May, the featured artist is Organ Jones. And Organ Jones has put together an album called Fugue State. Props to Bach. We played some of it last week for you. It is just what you would think it is. It is a bunch of Bach fugues and old-timey pieces done. The Hammond B3 organ, just the way that Bach did it. And Berglund is going to make this 4-1. My goodness.
I am almost speechless.
I was speechless for a bit there. Really did not expect this Tampa Bay team to be so dominant. So I have to think that this is probably an omen. I'll be interested to see how their NHL counterparts are doing in this game tonight. We'll look after this, Aila. I don't want to spoil the surprise.
Absolutely.
We were talking about, are you down for some golf next week?
You betcha.
Play the old Genesis sports games all day. And half. Oh, what a shot from downtown. Bradley. What a play. My goodness.
One never really knows.
Yes, I expected a much closer game here. But Tampa Bay has looked very good. The Tampa Bay of years gone by. Against a lot of Hall of Fame names. They're on that Red Wings team. Well, it just goes to show, Aila, you know, it's who shows up at the rink that night to play. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And here's the shot. That is quickly stopped. Oh! And the one-timer, finally, Sergei Fedorov, one of the all-time greats. Certainly one of the all-time great Russian players. Have a long debate over who were the greatest Russian players of all time, but you certainly have to include Sergei Fedorov in that discussion. And that's why. Goals like that. But here we go. 6 seconds. That is probably going to do it. Here's another chance for Tampa Bay, and they're happy to just hold on to this one and listen to the simulated crowd cheer on their victory. Well, we promised the folks an hour of fun, Aila, and well, we promised them an hour. and they got an hour.
Yes.
So we want to thank everybody who did watch this and who will watch it later on YouTube forever. It will be on YouTube forever. It's in the DGL For Lovers Only playlist on the Digital Gaming League YouTube. Aila,
Yeah, what's up?
Digital Gaming League.
Yes. Don't forget to check out the website at thedgl.org, where you can find out more about games such as hockey and #rect.
Yes, and final thoughts?
Well, as the locals say, that is about all she wrote for tonight. Once again, it was a fun-filled evening of casting, and we appreciate everyone who watches the streams now, and the YouTube later. Follow us on Twitter at IBNcasting, Winters with a 1, and IBN Aila.
Yes, please do. As we will be bringing you more. And again, like I said, next week, who knows? But I'm thinking golf. I was thinking golf last week. Almost went that way this week. But, the important thing is that, well, I really don't know what the important thing is. Are you ready to get out of here?
Okay, let's go.
From all of us here at the Independent Broadcast Network and the Digital Gaming League, I'm Winners of the One. Oh my. Thank you, everybody. We will see you next time. Good night.
See ya.
Did you have fun?
Absolutely.
In a Stargate Defender, a classic arcade game from 1981. The glory days before the 16-bit process.
You betcha.
Save the humanoids.